Make your own success. Right away, I want to let you know there's going to be a call to action as part of this video that will take zero effort from you, but will be much appreciated by us. We're starting a new channel and we need your support. You can skip to the show notes below or actually wait until I provide value to you in this video. So before I pander to you to smash that subscribe button on our new channel, let me talk about making your own success. Hey everyone, I'm Matthew Cornwell with Get Taped here in Atlanta, Georgia, one of Atlanta's original audition taping services, which I co-own with my amazingly talented, beautiful wife and best friend, Brooke. She's also my partner in crime when it comes to making independent projects. Okay, since we started dating in 2007, Brooke and I have made a ton of shorts, and even one 60-minute pilot. From Doritos contests, to the 48-hour film project, to our 3 seasons of Becky and Barry, Aiken and Beggs. Then, during the 2020 lockdown, we made an entire 22-minute sketch comedy show by ourselves. No crew. Link to that in the show notes below. Then in 2021, we made our quirky spy comedy pilot, Roger, Espionager, which you can check out right here on this channel. And I'll get to our new endeavor in just a second, but I want to dwell on this question. Why? Why have we spent thousands upon thousands of hours and tens of thousands of dollars on these stories that most of you have never even heard of? And incidentally, none of them brought more than pennies in return. I mean, I labeled this video Making Your Own Success, but are we even successful? Ooh, burn! Wait, it's a fair point. And my counterpoint is twofold. Okay, instead of a real commercial break, here is your call to action. Brooke and I are reviving what we started in lockdown back in 2020. It's called The Brooke and Matt Show. And we have started a brand new YouTube channel. So what we want from you is to head over to that channel right now. And even though there's not much to look at just yet, hit that subscribe button. It'll help us tremendously if we can build our subscriber base before we drop that first episode, hopefully that first week of July 2025. Thanks. So my first point is to take a look at your definition of success. If you're miserable or feel like you should have made it by now, then you need to get granular about what it is you're after. What is that very specific definition of success to you? And instead of expounding upon that in this video, I'll just point you to a previous video in the show notes below that we've done on this topic. And the second point is to say that in this Atlanta community or this overall Southeast region, Brooke and I have seen fruits from our labor. During the 2010s, for instance, when we were doing Becky and Barry, all 3 seasons, a lot of industry professionals saw what we were doing. In fact, we involved many of them in the series itself. Did they watch every episode? Did you? Did they watch even one full episode? Who knows? Can I pinpoint an actual audition or booking that was the result of them knowing about the show? No. Did we get requests for a couples reel and for comedy reels at different points through that season of our lives? Yes. But the overall point is that we were in the conversation. It's like that old adage, any press is good press. Now, I think that's a little too general, but there is something to be said for putting yourself out there. In short, whatever your idea of success is, it will never manifest if you're just sitting at home hoping passively for it to come to you. And if you are putting hours into social media apps, no judgment, but ask yourself, what are you getting from that? Is social media using you, or are you wielding it to your advantage? Now, before you go posting selfies or humble bragging about that amazing gas station burrito that you had on the way to set, check out the short we did last week about that topic. I'm talking about providing value to your audience, to your subscribers, to the people who follow you. Of course, you can still post selfies, just not the ones that are humble bragging about you being on set before the project has ever even aired. And you can post pics of that amazing gas station burrito. Just don't humble brag about you being on set. But if you don't provide value, then you're missing the point of this video, at least, and a potential big opportunity. And by value, I just mean that it could be conventional wisdom or knowledge or simply silly entertainment. If you make me laugh, I linger on your post. I might rewatch it if it's a video. I'm more likely to like it, share it, comment on it, etc. And then the algorithm starts serving me more of you in your, say it with me now, in the conversation. By putting yourself out there in an organic way that provides value, instead of just, look at me, please. You get me thinking about you, maybe even subconsciously. For example, why are Rob Lowe and Elizabeth Banks on my brain? Well, they both host silly game shows. They're in the conversation. On the flip side, there are countless celebrities that you have forgotten about because they haven't done anything recently and they haven't continued to stay in the conversation, at least not publicly. And so I guarantee you, there are celebrities out there who have even Oscars that cannot get work because somehow they have drifted out of the conversation. But back to the smaller local community that you might be dealing with, by putting yourself out there, by getting in the conversation, then a producer of indie projects like myself is more prone to notice you and have you at top of mind. See, Brooke and I, having run Get Taped for over 15 years, we've encountered and met and become friends with countless actors. I don't think I could even put a number to it. And so when we're writing, we have so many actors at the tip of our tongue, on the front of our brain, or whatever metaphor you want to use. And so when it comes to the bigger roles, we put out straight offers. We don't have to hold casting calls because we know so many of you already. So take that as food for thought. And please hear me once again. I say this all the time. None of this is meant to give you FOMO, that fear of missing out. There are plenty of voices out there, mainly the voice inside your head, that will contribute to you feeling like you are missing out, that gives you this feeling of desperation, that the ship has sailed, that you've missed the train. Please do not let me be one of those voices. What I'm simply getting at is that if you're tired of waiting for auditions and waiting for bigger bookings to come your way, if you feel powerless over your own success, then brainstorm ideas and ways that you could put yourself in the conversation. And if you're off social media completely, like Brooke is, then it could just mean showing up. There are certain people here in Atlanta that always show up at the film festival in town, the union gatherings, the networking events, and so forth. Those people are more likely to be in the conversation. So don't take this video simply as advice to do more IG Reels or TikToks or whatever. And certainly don't take it as, oh, I have to now start putting thousands of dollars into my own indie projects. Eesh. Again, this video is meant to encourage you to be creative about ways that you might increase your visibility in your local industry. And if none of that matters to you, then great. Just head over to the Brooke and Matt Show YouTube channel and smash that subscribe button. And if I've raised your curiosity, but you still have questions, please drop a comment below. That's it for now. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on set.